everyone, I am Srishti and today I'm going to talk about how to become a good seller and gradually become an expert in selling. For a major part of my profession, since I have been into selling, so I thought that I would like to just few of the points which I felt are important to become a good seller. Okay, there can be different other ways also, different other pointers also, but the few of the pointers which I felt should be important in the profession of selling is going to be in this video. Okay, so the first point is we have to build in such a way that the main construction, we have to focus more on the product or the service which you are going to sell. The main construction or the foundation should be so strong that we can sell it for multiple times. Okay, so the main product, we need to focus on the main product, what we are making. The building part of the product should be into much like importance or concentration. So if the product is of good quality, if the product is having a good input, then automatically we can sell it for multiple times. There can be repeated selling. Okay, so the first important thing is the foundation, the product itself, the service itself, the things that are we are selling, that thing should have the very important base. Second thing is we need to have proper focus, like what is the market status now, what are the like you can say demands now, what is to be sold in what particular way. So we have to have proper focus. We cannot be just having the same way of selling or the same strategy all the time. We need to change the strategies, the delivery pattern, depending upon the market demand. That is, we have to focus on our customers. So the second point is focus, and the related thread is focus on the customers. We have to be able to solve the customers' demands and the problems, and depending upon their need, their requirement, we have to present the product and deliver the product. Okay, or the service, depends upon what we are doing. If it is in education industry, it can be a mixture of product and service both. If it is any particular industry where only it is product based, like it can be any consumables, it can be like food products, it can be clothes, accessories, anything. So mostly it depends on the product and on the service also, like how it is being presented to the customer, and if there is any issue with regards to the product, then it needs to be solved also. So this is the focus, depending upon the market demand, and related way is to be able to solve the customers problems and deliver the customer accordingly. Next is what we have to do good marketing with the help of media. It can be offline media or online media, where we can just instead of saying the same thing again and again, we need to have some, you can say, creatives, or it can be some videos, or it can be anything by which the customer, by seeing it simply by on a hoarding or on an online media. For offline, online, anything, it depends upon the media which we choose. So the customer, by just seeing it once, will be able to understand, okay, this is the product and this is what it is serving, whether it will be important for me, whether I need to buy it or I don't need to buy it. So the media, instead of saying repeated times, just by showing the media to the customer, we will be able to attract them towards our product. Whether they are like interested or not interested, they can understand by seeing the media, by seeing the particular creative. Okay, so that should be very clear cut, that should be very you can say like very much clear, so that just by seeing the creative, they will be able to understand the entire thing that we are going to provide. Like for example, if we are providing any kind of education, so if it is education with respect to a small child, then what are the things that are included there, just by the creative which is written will be they will be able to understand, or by a video or by any snaps, we will be able to make them clear that what we are providing, and if they also need the same thing, then they will be contacting with us. So we need to be very clear with what media we are choosing, what are the creatives we are choosing, what is the way that we are presenting it to them. Okay, Now other than this, we have to have you can say correct decision of what we are doing, whether we are doing it correct things depending upon the particular scenario. Like it is very important to do the right things and not doing in excess, like whether the customer requires the creatives or not, whether the customer requires our support or not, like very much being focused into the customer. Also they might feel like we are nagging a lot or we are getting behind them, we are doing repeated calls. They must not be offended by us. We are salesperson, then we have to reach them and we have to remind them of the product, or we have to reach them for buying it, but not so much that they get irritated. Okay, if they get irritated, then they won't be reaching us anymore, they would be going to some other person. So we have to be very clear of what is to be done, what is right, and what is till what limit it should be done. Okay, if we cross the limit, if we keep on doing the same thing, like calling them, they are saying no, we don't want to buy, then also we are calling them and saying no, no, you please see it once, then it's not going to work. If they are not interested, then they are not interested, and we have to go to the other clients and other customers, and we just need to just not interested means not interested, not to be nagged again and again. We can just do simple Diwali wishes or some festive wishes, and some if there is any kind of offer, we can just inform them once a month, or at a very there should be some gap in between the our approach to them. If they are saying no and we are still every week or alternate days we are keeping on sending them some creatives or calling them up, then they would be irritated and we will be losing that client forever. If we give them a gap, maybe they would have a good impression, okay, this person understood that I am not interested, then they might refer us to somebody. Okay, so this is very important that we don't irritate a client, because we might be, by irritating one client, we might be losing the other prospective clients in his or her network. Okay, so we need to have a gap between our clients and give them some space also, and accordingly keep a connection, keep a healthy connection also, and let them remember us in a good way, not with irritation and something. Okay, so a focus, I have said, we have to build the foundation so that it becomes we can have sell multiple times by building the foundation in a good way. We can sell in a repeated way, and we have to focus on our customers problems, we have to focus on what is their requirement, and we have to focus on the media, the marketing that we are doing, the market demand we have to look into, and accordingly we need to change our strategies. And also we don't need to nag, we need to do what is right. And accordingly, if we keep on following these things, then everything just needs some time, focus and effort to grow. Eventually just on one day it won't be growing, we need some time for things to grow. If we are giving our full energy, if we are keeping ourselves focused and we are following these things in a good way, maybe there are some ups and downs in the market, there might be some changes in the market demand, and accordingly we might feel that okay, last month it was going good, why this month it is taking time, will it happen this month or not? No point in thinking so much, just keep on having the flow, understand if you need to change the strategy with respect to the current scenario. And you can just try different ways, in your pitching, in the way you speak with the clients, the regular follow-ups that you do. These are the very common things that we need to do in selling. So these things you need to check whether the old pattern we need to change, and we need to just upgrade few of the ways in which we can reach out the customers. So if we keep on doing this stuff, upgrading ourselves with respect to the market demand and following everything which I explained, then this would, I would say, will help you a little bit in the selling strategy. And there might be some other pointers if some sellers, good sellers, want to add some points which they think that should be added here. So please mention in the comment section if I'm missing something. I felt these points are very very important for having a good selling. Very important is the product and relation with the customer, how we are delivering it, and accordingly the customer seller relationship will be growing and the product will be sold. Thank you so much. I hope this video will be helping the people who are in the sales profession to help them sell the product in a better way, and eventually they will become experts and they will be giving me advices, and I will be able to put them in my profession as well. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.